Hello, my name is Sharon and I'm speaking to you from the Juicy Effect in Ubud in Bali. And I wanted to speak today about healing and empowerment. So from a shamanic perspective, we are all born empowered. We have power. We have the power that we need to create the life that we want. We are powerful. It's our birthright. So why is it that at various times we can walk through life feeling completely disempowered, or that we don't have the power to create the life that we want, or that we're not enough? So why does this happen? From a shamanic perspective, this can happen in a number of ways. We can give our power away, it can be stolen, it can be lost. And I'll speak to these things in a bit more detail so that makes sense. So going back to childhood, prior to the age of 6, we're actually in a brainwave state known as theta. And the purpose of being in this brainwave state is that we can download the world around us. We can understand the world. We can start to form a perception of the world around us. So it's actually a hypnotic state, and we are just taking in impressions from the world, and we are taking in the beliefs and the opinions of others. So if we are taking in beliefs and opinions from others about ourselves that are not supportive, we can slowly erode our power. So that's one key way in which it happens. We can also give away our power or allow it to be stolen. And this can happen when we don't truly intrinsically know that it's ours to begin with. So we lose power in that way. And also, just like everything in life, if something isn't nurtured, it will leave us. So if we don't know how to nurture our power, it will slowly be eroded. And it can also leave us through shock or trauma or severe illness. So there are many different ways in which this happens. Another fundamental way is through the media. And we're constantly being bombarded with messages that we are not enough. We need to change ourselves in some way, fit some ideal that is mostly impossible to reach, which is the whole point. But we have choice with the media. We can choose to allow these messages into our field, into our minds. We can choose to take them on. So we have choice, especially as we get older. We can choose to filter that out. So what does path back to wholeness look like? The path back to wholeness looks like inviting this power back from the viewpoint and standpoint that it is our own power, that we are more than enough, that it is our birthright. So we're not striving for something externally to fix us. We're inviting back something that is ours to begin with. So just as each person has spirit guides, we also have animal guides, spirit animals, who are assigned to us at birth. And the energy template of these animals is such that it represents and mirrors back our own abilities and our own gifts. So when we lose power, when we feel disempowered, we are unable to access this power. So we want to invite that back in. And as we're learning about the spirit animal, we're actually learning about ourselves. It is a joint process. So how can you do this? You can do this in one-to-one healing sessions, but I also want to speak about a workshop that I offer where we learn to journey together. And through this journeying, which is a beautiful, deep, the easiest way to think about journeying, even though we're accessing these beautiful places, is a deep meditative state. And as we're inviting the spirit animal back and learning what there is to learn, you're learning about your own power. So if that resonates, if that sounds like something that you would like to explore, there will be some details at the end of this video. Beautiful. Thank you very much.